as hell that you can't understand what the hell's going on, but that song's called, I'll put the link in the description box so you can watch the videos about Marines. Alright, of course, everybody knows I love my Marine Corps. If you decide to watch the video, it's just a quick song that I resonate with. Anyway, yes, the Philadelphia Eagles, their first game. We'll take it in halves. The first half, they were looking real good. The defense was really looking real good. And if anybody from the NFC East was watching, and I know they were watching, they would see that Watkins is going to be a problem. A huge problem for the NFC East. All right, because that dude does have some bleeping speed. All right. I am drinking water as is recommended by CR7. All right, that's the water there. I know that it's blue, all right, but it's water. Has anybody been to the Caribbean? All right, you know that the water is blue. Okay, so don't try to say it's anything else but water, because the water is the best thing for you. Alkaline water. Okay, leave that Dasani water alone. That's trash water. Get yourself some alkaline water. I will be sipping that to keep myself hydrated real nice. All right. But anyway, the Eagles, they totally screwed up my narrative, because I was in the first half. I was going to go with the everything matters. Yes, I know that it's preseason, and then we get the wins. It doesn't matter that it doesn't count, and every win counts, and all this other nonsense about how it matters that we win in the preseason until the second half. Right, and then we totally pooped the bed in the second half, and now I got to change the narrative and say, like, yeah, preseason doesn't mean anything. But what did Alpha 3 take out of the preseason game against the Steelers that doesn't mean anything, right? Number one, all right, you better hope that Joey Flax doesn't get in the game. That's number one, because Joey Flax was just throwing it all over the field. He was moving the offense down the field just like a professional. Okay, that's number one. Watkins is going to be a problem. His speed is definitely going to leave people in the dust. That's number two. Number three, the defense in the first half was looking great. All right, now I get it. It was preseason. But would you rather have your defense looking good in the preseason or like trash in the preseason? Just asking that question, okay? Would you rather have your first and second team looking good in the preseason or like trash in the preseason? Okay, would you rather have your quarterback throwing it up and down the field in the preseason or like Dak Prescott who's getting MRIs? Would you like your team looking like a unit that's unified and playing together, all right, showing love for each other, or like the East Rutherford Giants that are fighting on the field and beating each other up? Which would you prefer? Okay, so the preseason does kind of matter. The record doesn't matter, but when you look on the field, you're looking for little things that may give you a prediction of how the season's going to go. Like, for instance, the first half, before the clock wound down to halftime, you wanted to see that aggression and that sense of urgency from the offense during the 2-minute drill like the Eagles performed. That's what you want to see. So it does kind of matter. The record doesn't matter, but some of the things that you want to see during the preseason does matter. Okay? Number 3 or 4 or 5, whatever number I'm on, I just understand. Why hasn't the Washington no-name football team, or shall I say the Maryland or Lansdale or Landover, wherever they play, okay, why haven't they gotten a name yet? Okay? What are they waiting for? Do I got to spend the next 20 seasons going, get a name? Yes! Get a name! All right? For those that know what that bit is. Okay, so Washington, how about hurry up and getting a name? But whatever name you get, it has to have something to do with a pig or a hog or some kind of pork or swine connected to it. It has to. All right, I'm going with Red Hogs. All right, I can respect a Red Hogs or a Sweat Hogs. All right, something greasy and dirty, down and dirty like that. Washington, get yourself right. Okay, unlike the Cleveland Guardians. Don't get a weak name like the Cleveland Guardians. Get a nice strong name like the Red Hogs. Because if we really want to analyze it, if we really want to get deep into the deep state of it, all right, you already got grown men dressed like women hogs in the stands. You do. That's a fact. You got grown 40, 50, 60 plus overweight men in the stands dressed up with wigs and dresses with pig noses. So you want to complement that with a name that would make sense with the fans, right? Like Red Hogs or the Sweat Hogs. Yes, get the that would be great. Sweat Hog. I may even no, I won't. I'll never turn and be a fan of the Washington no-name teams, no matter what your name is. But the Sweat Hogs or the Red Hogs would be great. That would be perfect. If we can make that happen, please. Do something right instead of pimping out your cheerleaders down in Mexico and stealing their passports. That's a fact. Don't try to turn me into the intergalactic police force because that happened. I'm just telling the news. All right? The other big news that we'll be following this season, regardless of what happens to me, all right? The other thing we'll be doing is following my fantasy football team, all right? I'm part of the Balls Deep League, fantasy league on ESPN. If anybody wants to follow how I'm doing, all right, I'm part of the fantasy football league on ESPN called Balls Deep. All right, don't try to turn it into anything disgusting. Balls Deep means footballs deep. All right, footballs deep into the fantasy football. All right, don't try to turn it. Just because you have a disgusting mind doesn't mean Alpha 3 does. But that's the league I'm in. I didn't make it up. It's not my league. They invited me, so I took their invite with humbleness, and I became a part. And I graced their league with my presence. And the name of my team, all right, if anybody wants to follow, is KISSMYROSEYJACKASS. That's the name of my team. All right, jackass meaning donkey. All right, because my donkey is red. And if anybody feels like kissing my rosy jackass, feel free. He's friendly. Okay? Anyway, Alpha 3 is out. Send it.